Okay, so I'm sorry, but I don't know if you guys remember, but I don't know why I said sorry, but previously we've made the setup of the bot. We set up our environment, we set up files, the config, the packages that we need. As you can see here, we also have an option to make rich emps, which we will be needing in further tutorials. Not now though, but we will be in the future. But for now, I'm just gonna show you the things that we are gonna be making, because today we are gonna make a command handler. So what does a command handler do? So you see people make Discord bots, and they put their commands in a different file. They don't put everything in a message event. No, that's not how they do it. They put it in a different file and name like commands or something. But you can name it anything you want. So the package we're going to be needing for this is called file sharing. I already defined it here, but you can define it as well now if you want. Doesn't matter where you do it. Be at least sure it's not in a client.on event. It needs to be in these. Well, I did it here because it's more organized if I do that. So it's on the top. It's with all the const statements. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna define a commands collection. If you don't know what this is a Discord collection, and basically all commands are in a collection. They're all set in this collection right here. So all those commands are in a collection, and this is the commands collection. So all the names and stuff are stored in a collection. Everything, code and stuff. No, this is not a database. So now, hope I'm not too fast for you guys, but now we're making client aliases. Oh. So basically we're making a new collection for this. We're making a new collection so you can have aliases. So you'd have guild and server, and they would return the same thing. They would return the same output code as they're in the same file, and they have an alias in the main command name. So this is the aliases collection. And now we're gonna read towards the correct directory. I'll put that a little too early. So we're gonna read the directory. We're gonna read it towards commands. So I already made a file like this. You can name this and the file anything you want. Just make sure that all the things that I named commands but at the fs directory, and something that I will type sooner or later in this tutorial, that you make that thing that's commands as well, that you make that the name that you called your folder to where you store commands in, basically. So yeah, just make sure you have that. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Then if there is an error, we're gonna log it to the console, and then let's JS file is files dot filter, and in this case f is the key, and f dot split is the value. So like it will slice the dot and it will slice JS of it, so that you wouldn't have to type like server.js, but you'd have to type server. Actually, it does. Okay. So now you have that. So if JS file dot length is less than 0, then it's gonna return the next thing, which is gonna be sending a message in the console.log, which is gonna be let's make this log or error log. No, let's just make it log. Couldn't find commands exclamation mark, because why not? So now it's gonna, for each JavaScript file. Oh, that's not what I wanted to type. Just typed it a little too early. Did I type? Yeah, I typed that wrong. Okay, so let CMDs is require. Oh. Oh my god, I can literally not type. So basically, the F is the file. So you name this and this. It needs to be the folder where you will be storing your commands in. So if you name this CMDs, then you'd have to make these. Then you'd have to name these CMDs. But if you named them commands like me, then you can then you can keep them like this. Even if something is capitalized with a capital, then you also need to specify that. Okay? Okay, so now we're seeking for clients.commands.set, and then we're gonna go for cmds.config.name cmds. Okay. So cmds.config. Aliases dot for each alias. So in every command file, it's gonna seek in for every command file, that's why for each, it's gonna seek for an alias. If it doesn't have that, I can tell you it will throw an error. So let's see. What we're now gonna do is we're gonna do client dot aliases dot set alias cmds dot config dot name. So basically it's going to seek for the alias and the name of the command. So this would be the name of the command, and this would be like the alias, for example. Not saying it's gonna be true. I mean, we could make it like that, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So this is organized. So now you know that. Now we are gonna specify it here because we want to make it so it is able to be like we want to let this know that we are seeking for commands in a different file and in a folder, not in the main file. So the way we're gonna do this is gonna be command file is client dot commands dot get cmd dot slice prefix dot length, and then it's either gonna be this or this, and this is gonna be client dot commands dot get client dot aliases dot get. So it's gonna search for the aliases as well as for the name. Yeah, and then as well again prefix dot length. So we got that. So now we're gonna do it if command file dot run, and these are the things you also gonna define in your commands. But we're gonna make commands but we're not making commands yet because this is only for the event handler. But I'm gonna make a command quickly. So we're gonna say make this ping.js. We're gonna const rich, and well, that's not looking really good. Is require discord.js. Oh no, what am I doing? That's not what I wanted to do. Const discord. No, I'm gonna make it like that. Then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna make module. I'm not typing that right. Module.exports.run client, as we defined before, message args, not options. We didn't define that. Okay. So what you want to do is we're gonna make a ping command. So Let's see, we're gonna make it and is new rich and we're gonna set a title because why not? Ping. And then dot set description. So this is gonna be API, which is gonna be, let's see, it's gonna be math dot round claim to ping. Okay. Well, actually, we could do this in a. We could actually do this in a at field instead. So it's gonna be inline. Otherwise, it's gonna be an ugly description. Nothing against the dot set description of a rich end, but I think an at field would be way nicer. So API, then math dot round client dot ping, and we're gonna set this to true, which means is if you put false here, then it means that it's gonna be not inline. If you put true here, that means that it's gonna be inline. So let's see, respond, if I can type that right. Okay, new date dot get time, and then minus message dot created timestamp. Oh, we didn't need to do that. Okay, so we did set a color in config.json. So we're gonna also specify that in lowercase. Settings is require dot slash, because you need to get out of the file and then the folder, and then you want to go in config.json. Oh, by the way, if I didn't explain yet, it will get everything from this module, and it will export it, and then it will run it, and then it will these definitions. So client, the message from the message event, so you could use this or message the author and stuff like that, and arguments. So let's say if you would like specify a color by yourself, you grab a hex color, but you don't need to specify the hashtag. You don't actually need to, but you can also just type it like that. We could also just try something like this, see if it works. Never really tried it, but we're gonna set a footer. You can make it like this, then you can't use variables, and if you do it like this, then you can use variables. So client.user.tag, and then. But we're not doing that because I have set a footer in my settings. So message.channel.send, and then we're gonna make it end, and then we're gonna end it like that. Are we done now then yet? No, we aren't, because we still need to make the config, which we didn't make yet. So name, which is gonna be ping. You can set a description, which is gonna be get the ping of the bot. Then we're gonna make an alias, which is, it needs to be an array because there are gonna be multiple pings. For this time we're gonna use one, and then you can still make it an array with blocky brackets, so that's fine. And is this guild only? True. You don't actually have to specify this, as it's not really that necessary. What we could also specify is the usage actually. So usage is gonna be just ping, and then we're gonna have who has access to it, which is gonna be members. No, which is gonna be everyone. So now we are going cd, you select your path where your bot is in. I'm just gonna type it for myself because don't need anything really, but I can type it myself anyway, so and then we're gonna type this, and if I'm correct then it should work, and if it doesn't then we're gonna look at the error, what the error is at least. Oh, right. These need to be aliases instead of alias, right? And I'm correct. And yes, I did change the profile picture. So now we're gonna type this. Well, the API is quite good. It's not bad, but the response time is like 888. Let's change this around a bit. 0 0 0 0 0 0, and then if we do restart this, then let's see. And now we're gonna do ping again. It's not looking any better. Let's just use 0x FF. This should be the white color, I believe. Not sure, I think it is, but kind of forgot. Not really good with colors, but let's see if it is. And after this, I'm actually gonna stop the video, otherwise it's gonna be way too long. And yeah, tomorrow or next time I'm gonna make we're just gonna keep this command, but next time I'll show you how to make a change name command. So how to change your Discord bot's name by a simple command. It's not that hard, it's only a few minutes of coding, but it's gonna be two manageable Discord bot commands. So I hope you guys liked the video. Give a like if you enjoyed it, and see you guys in a next video. Yeah, subscribe if you want to see more, and good day.